Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, students. June 25, 51 variant and complete probability and statistics paper. We are starting now. So all of you get ready. Question number 1. The masses of the bags of the rice made by company are normally distributed with the mean mu and deviation 0.14. So probability the mass of the random chosen bags of the rice is less than 1.8 kilogram, 48 kilogram is this. So basically you talk about the mass is less than 1.48 kilogram is 0.22. Let me help you. The probability he gives us this, we can write it here. Okay, and then we can write what here because we have a formula. If we want to find x minus mean by deviation, so we have write z here. So this x is this number. So I'm writing now here, I'm writing here z is less than 1.48 minus mu, and mu is unknown, and deviation is 0.14 is equal to 0.22. So now students, we can do it easily. I assume this value is equal to A. I'm writing here let 1.48 minus mu over the 1 is equals to A. I can do directly even, but to make it easy. Okay. And you know very well, students, when we have a comes, we have two possibilities. Positive is right side, left, negative left side. So I assume in the beginning positive. And how to read this one? Z is less than A. Less than means this area. So if I take this one, students, what is the problem here? Because I will write here phi of A is equals to 0.22. But do you know, student, this is I have to write here probability. This is a number. Which phi value is this one? So if we go back and see the table, 0.22 is a probability. And you can see in the table 0.22, the lowest probability in the table is 0.5. So we don't have less than 0.5. So it means this, we cannot solve the question. So we cannot solve the question mean you can write just, this is not for examiner, just for you. So no solution. When no solution come, it means with the positive value, no solution. So I write the same statement. I will write the same statement, copy and paste here. But I'm writing now not less than a positive A. I will take it negative A. So you can assume that this value is not positive now. It is on the left hand side. So negative A. Okay, then it is a this one. So sorry, less. Less is called this portion. This is called lesser. And students, you know very well, if we have a same region, same diagram, we have a, so this is if I convert in a positive section, so this area and this area, the both have same probability. But a white region is called phi of A, and this reddish region is because full is 1. So from 1 subtract phi of A. So it means this I can, and this area same. So I can replace this by 1 minus phi of A, which I'm writing now 1 minus phi of A equal to 0.22. And now students, this will go here and this will come this side, and I will subtract 1 minus 0.22. And I'm getting here 0. 0. So 7.8. I have to check it from the table. Now phi of A is here. Phi of what number? Probability is 0.78. So go back and see 0.78. 0.78 is where's 0.78? 0.78. 0.78 is a crossing. So this is a value, but I need to add something because 0.7794, if I add 6, I will get 0.7800. So from here I got 0.7, from here I got 7, and how much 6, and where is 6? This number, so it means 2. How to write 0.772, 0.772, and I believe this point is clear, 0.772. And I'm getting here 0.772, but as I have assumed negative, I'll write here as A is negative. So I'm writing A value is negative. So A value is negative 0.772. And this value of A, I'm going to plug in that equation. So which I'm writing now finally is here. So 1 minus 1.48 minus mu over 0.14 is equals to negative 0.772. Now students, I'm doing cross multiply. So 1.48 minus mu is equals to 0.14 times to negative 0.772. Now mu will go there and this will come this side. And now I'm going to type in calculator. So when I type in calculator, students, so it's coming finally 1.59 after rounding. And I hope so the idea of the question is completely clear. Question number two, students, we have, and topic is permutation combination. Find number of different arrangement if 8 letters in the word kangaroo in which the two A's are together and two O's are not together. So first of all, how many A's are there? A's are two. And how many O's are there? O's also two. And total 8, so it means others are 4. And total 8. Okay. Yeah, what is saying that two A's are together and two O's are not together. So first a plan different. We talk about if two A's are together. I don't talk about the other option. So let's try to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So when you talk about this, two A's are together. Let's talk A is A here. I put them in a block and count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So my question, where two O's are? They are shuffling. So it means the answer is what? Answer is 7p7 divided by 2p2. I think idea is clear. I'm not writing the answer, but this point is very clear. Okay, but now he say that in this O, where are there? O can be together. Even some options O are together, and some options O are not together. It means all together, A are together, but O are mixed. O together and not together. Total results are this one. And from this total, I want to eliminate when A are together. So let's say if two A's and two O's are together. How to find this? So once again, I will take this, okay, copy, and I paste. Okay, I'm counting. Let's say if I talk about two O's are together, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it is a naturally 6p6, that's it. And we should not count O's because they are blocked inside. So what is this option? And with that, if two A's are together, but two O's are, okay, I have to shift slightly up, are not together, are not together. So common sense we can say here. So from total subtract these options. So 7p7 divided by 2p2 minus 6p6. Okay, if we type in calculator, if you type in calculator, so answer is turned to be with us 1800. So I hope so point is very clear. Now let's talk about the next part of the question. He's saying a fair eight-sided dice has a face labeled K a kangaroo. The dice is rolled repeatedly. Okay. And find the probability fewer than 6. A dice repeated is obtained an A. So first A comes less than 6, fewer than 6. So fewer than six is means, this is a topic of the, because when you say you say that whenever a dice obtain first A, so it means that it's behave like a geometrical probability. And geometrical probability always start from one, never from zero. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. He says fewer than six. Fewer than six means five, four, three, two, one. I have two ways to solve the question. One longer way, which is this one. And shorter way, six I don't need, seven I don't need, onward I don't need. So basically, sum of the all probability is one. So rather than doing we have a two choices. One choice, find the first five and add them. Second choice, we have a formula for more. So which I don't need, I will find those and subtract from one. I repeat, which I don't need, I will find that and subtract from one. I will get our target. Okay, we'll get our target. So how to do it? And which I don't need are more than five. Which I don't need are more than five because we're special formula students. Whenever more than r comes, the formula is what? Q to power r. This is a formula whenever we have more. So I'm starting here 1 minus probability x is more than 5. So x minus, sorry, before to start this one, what is my main job? My main job is we talk about A's. How many A's are there? Two A's are there. So probability of A is very clear. 2 out of 8 becomes 1 out of 4. So this I'll deal as a P. And what's the Q? So Q is naturally 3 out of 4 because 1 minus this, so 3 out of 4. So this is a formula Q of power. So 3 is 3 over 4 to power 5. And when we type this in calculator, students, so it is I'm getting the answer is 0.763. I hope so the point is very clear. Last part of this question, find the probability that second A. First he talk about first A, and now he talk about second A is obtained on sixth roll. So let's try to plan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So six, it means A is coming on sixth roll. But what about the first five? But my question is that because this is a second time A appears, where's the first A? First A can be here. First A can be here, can be here, can be here, can be here, anywhere. So I assume if A here, so first A appear here. So how many A's? A's probability is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 here, 1 by 4 here. So I can say 1 by 4 into 1 by 4, or I can say 1 by 4 to power 2. And how many numbers are not A's? I should write here not A, not A, not A, and not A. So 4 times not A. So it means 3 over 4 to power 4. But thing is that you remember, students, when we have our repeated values, for example, if we have a, let's just understanding 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 2, how to write it, the number of possibilities. So 3p3 and divide by 2p2. Why divide by 2p2? Because 2 repeating. If we have 1, 2, 2, 2, then how to write it? 4p4 and divide by 3p3, 3p3 because they're repeating. Now, what about this? So 5, because this is a fix, there's a reserve, but this A can shuffle. So 5 values are total, which are shuffling. Okay, and 5p5 and divide by 4 are same. So divide by 4p4. I hope so you got a point. Okay, and when you check in the calculator, and this will give you 5 as well. Now, when you type all together, so answer is turned to be finally 0.09893 SF answer we have to give. I hope so the point is clear and the question of the permutation combination completely over. Last Sunday, teams of runners took part in a charity event. The time taken in seconds to run 50 meters was recorded, correct to 1 dp for each runner. The times recorded for 11 runners for each of the goals and runs are shown on table. So 11, 11, okay, of each we have it. So draw a back-to-back stem leaf diagram. Okay, and goals on the left-hand side and heron on the right-hand side. So first of all, I think upper data is in order. and low data is not in order. In this situation, upper value highest 10.4, lowest 7.9. So we have to check the whole group, both groups, highest and lowest value. So if we look at carefully, 10.8 comes from the here. So highest value is 10.8, or it's in largest value. And smallest value we can see from maybe 7.9 from here. And below we don't have. So smallest value and 7.9. What we'll do, students, in this kind of situation? So we'll always leave one digit from right side, and this is 7 to 10. So we'll take a 7 to 10 only. So 7 to 10, let's start. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So 7 to 10. Okay. Now I'm writing now. He's saying goals on the left hand. So I'm writing here goals and herons here. Okay, so I'm starting goals 7.9. So 7 here and 9 comes. 8.2 and 2 here. 8.3, so 3 here. 6, sorry, 8.6, 6, 8, and 9.2. So I'm writing 2, 7, 8, and then 10.0 and 4. I believe this is nothing hard. Now here a little difficulty, we have to be careful in because order is a problem. So I'm starting with a smallest number, which is starting with 7. There's no starting with 7, 8. So we have 8.1. I think so clear. I cut and write here 8.1, 8.3, then 8.5. Then we have 8.7. After that, 9.2 and 9.3, 9.5, 9.7. After that, 9.9 one time and two times. And last one is 10.8. This is done. We must write key. And what is the key represents? Key. We can take any from here, but I will take two, this one. So 2/8/1 means. So this is our 8.2 because with points. And what is our total representation on the top? He's saying that meters, 50 runs 50 meter. And I think he mentioned this in a seconds. So time in seconds. So time in seconds. Okay. And I'm writing now here. So for example, I take from here 8 points. So for goals, so I'm writing 8.2 seconds. Okay. And for errands, so we can write 8.1 seconds. Okay. I think point is very clear. Okay. So let's talk about the next part. He is asking the median and interquartile range for the time of the runner for the goals. So we have to concentrate here only. What is the median formula, students? Median formula, we have n plus 1 divided, n is for both is 11. So 11 plus 1, 12 divided by 2, 6th place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last number. So 8.8. So I'm getting here median is 8.8 seconds. This is done. And let's go for the next. And next part is asking interquartile. And interquartile, how to find? First of all, go for upper quartile. And upper quartile formula is what? 3/4 of n plus 1. So 11 plus 1, 12. 4, 3, the 9, ninth place. And how to find ninth place? 1, 2. So it means 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9.8. 9.8. So upper quartile, 9.8 seconds. Now let's talk about lower quartile. So 1/4 is basically lower quartile. So I'm getting third place. Third place, 1, 2, 3. So 8.3. So lower quartile is 8.3 seconds. And what is interquartile formula, students? Upper quartile minus lower quartile. And I'm finding it finally 9.8 minus 8.3 is giving us 1.5 seconds. I hope so this part is very clear. And let's go for the next. And next we have, students, is next part. He's saying that two other teams, runners, Eagles and Swifts, okay, also took part in the event. The recorded times in seconds for the 20 runners for the Eagles and 30 for the Swifts. Okay, so 20 Eagles, let me write like this. So less chance of mistake. Okay, clear. And he mentioned that X and Y. So this we represent by X and this we represent by Y. Okay, clear. Now further he's saying, let me read again. That is time recorded for the time 20 runners, Egan 13 for Swifts, and denoted by X and Y. So sigma X means what? It means all all Eagles. Okay, the sum of them is this one, but the mean of this given, and we have a formula. You must know, students, what is the mean formula? It's very clear. Mean formula is a sum of the values by the number of values. If I multiply here, so some value becomes mean in two values. So I think part is very clear. So first of all, I talk about y is 8.4 mean, and on how many number of people total are 30. So what is I'm writing? Use the same formula I'm using, but I'm writing it now here. So first of all, sigma x is 175. How to find sigma y? Sigma y means sum of the all y values. So mean of the y value is 8.4 and values are 30. So I can say 30 times 2, 8.4. 30 times to 8.4, and I think the formula is helping us here. Now, how to get mean of the all 50 runners? So not a hard job. Mean of the all 50. So we can say here sigma x plus sigma y divided by 50. So this is a 175 plus 30 times to 8.4 over 50. And we type in calculator, students. So mean of this bars, this dash on me is called mean of 50 people or together is 8.54. And let me check again, typing in, yeah, correct, okay. So we got the mean of the 50 or this one. This part is clear. Now he's saying it's given that sigma square is this, and standard deviation of the all 50 is given, and looking for sigma y. Basically, students, the formula, we must know it. What is the formula of deviation? Deviation for one value, if we have what? If we look at, okay, I can write all together, even no problem. So sigma x square plus sigma y square by 50 and minus mean of the all 50 values square. So this formula is very clear, and this is given. I can replace 1.38 and I squared both sides. The root will shift on this one and become power 2. And sigma x square, we have value 1823. And sigma y square is my job to find over 50. And this value, I just got it 8.54. 8.54, or if I type in exact value, which is I found before 427 over 50 for more accuracy. Now this will go and there, and then 50 multiply, I mean 1.38 square positive 427 over 50 whole square is equals to 1823 plus sigma y square over 50. Now this 50 will multiply there. So I'm getting here sigma y square plus 1823 is equals to. So multiply 1.38 square plus 427 over 50 whole square times 250. And then this will subtract from there, and I'm getting final answer, which I'm writing directly. Let me type in calculator. So I think this is not a hard to type. and 1.3 square, 42750 square into 50 minus 1823 is giving us 1918.8. I hope so. The point is very clear and the question is completely over. Question number 4, students, we have, and topic is we have look like a normal distribution clearly mentioned here. You can see normally distributed. Let's start at the beginning. Every Saturday, a particular community holds a puzzle event to raise money for the new leisure center. Competitors attempt to solve a puzzle as quickly as possible. Okay. So last Saturday, 600 competitors took part. So N is 600. The time taken to complete the puzzle were normally distributed. Mean is 32.4 and deviation given. How many competitors would you expect to have within the 1.2 minutes of the mean? It means from the mean 1.2 more and 1.2 less. So if we convert it in mathematical form, so we have basically x less than mean plus 1.2 and more than mean minus 1.2. This is a mathematical means. So now, students, every value which is a not normal format and we have to convert in normal form. So we have to use here formula x is equals to um, uh, sorry, z is equals to x minus mean over deviation. Okay, and this completely is called x value, and this completely is called also x value, which I'm going to plug in now here. Get ready. So this value will come here, and I can write it here, mu minus 1.2 minus mean by deviation. And immediately I'm writing here z in the place of x. And now this value will also go in the place of x. So mu plus 1.2 minus mean by deviation. So mean cancel from both sides and we are getting negative 1.2 over deviation and positive 1.2 over deviation. We can assume this A or you can do directly even no issue at all. So have a look now how we can do it. So basically one value positive and one value negative. Okay, and if I show you, we have a two ways. Directly memorize the formula. Formula is if one positive and one negative, even they are equal or different, no problem at all. So even I write a different. For example, this B. So what is the formula? How to get the middle part? And one positive and one negative. So we add them both but without negative sign and minus one. This is a formula. So I can apply the same here. So this is a positive and we can see, and this is a negative, we can see, and formula is very clear. Phi of 1.2 over sigma plus phi of 1.2 over sigma and minus 1. So this value comes from here, this value comes from here. And both value we add and minus 1. So idea is very clear, and this is, you can see clearly students, this is the same, so they are multiplying to 2. So 2 phi of 1.2 over sigma minus 1. And now we have to, and he has given us here, if you look on top, and deviation is given. Deviation is what? 2.5. And mean I do not use because it is a very clear, they cancel each other. So 2.5. And now students, I'm going to find this from the table, but first of all, let me check. This 1.2 divided by 2.5 is giving us 0.48. 0.48. 0.48 or double zero can plug in, no problem. And look at now, 0.48. And what is the value of the 0.48? We'll check it here, 0.48. So 0.48, so 0.4 from here and 8 from here. So basically 0.48. So this value is 0.6844. 6844. So this value got us 0.6844 times 2 and minus 1. So I'm getting the probability value is very clear. So 2 times 2.6844 and minus 1. I'm getting 0.3688. But he asked us to find expected value. And what is the formula? N into P. And N is how much? 600. 600. And P is 0.3688. And if I multiply with the 600, we are getting here 221.28. And you know, students, it is because this is if you look at on top, these are number of competitors. So this score could not be equal to decimal, not in decimal. So we will take as from here 221 competitors. I hope so this part is very clear. And now let's go for next part. In this Saturday's even 60% of competitors had a time less than 36 minutes to finish the puzzle. And 9 competitors who took part Saturday even are selected. So it means sample is this time 9. And it's saying find the probability at least 2 and fewer than 8. At least 2 and fewer than 8 have time less than 36 minutes. So it means this is 60% is my probability of favor. So I'm writing here probability of favor is 0.6 and probability of not favor is Q means 0.4 and N is given here 9. But we have to care about the what about the care especially here. See, we have a 0 because binomial. This is binomial. Whenever binomial given, it start always from 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Maximum 8 we have, students. And if you look at carefully, he's saying fewer than 8. It means 7, 6, 5, 4, at least 2. It means 2 and above. So we have to apply we have to apply how many formulas? You can count 6 formulas we have to apply. 6 formulas. And formula of binomial, you know it very well. Formula is NCR Q to power n minus r and p to power r. But on another end, 8 I don't need, 0 I don't need, and 1 I don't need. So rather than, and sorry, there are 9 total competitors. There are 9 also there. 9. Okay. And you can see that so it means we have one options if we go for 6 formulas, 3 plus 3, 6 formulas, or we go for 4 formulas because you know sum of the all probabilities is equals to 1. So have two choices. Choice number 1, you go for this 6 formulas or go for 4 formulas and subtract from 1. I think this is a better choice. So 1 minus, first I'm going for 0. So NC0, so 9C0. And formula I said before, Q is 0.4 and 9 minus 0. And P, 0.62 power 0. Now I'm going for 1, 9C1. And basically I'm going for R 1 subtracting from R value 0 plus R value 1 plus R value 8 and plus R value 9. So this is a whole planning. So I can say 0.4 into 0.6 and here 9 minus 1 and 1 here. Now for 8 in 9C8, 0.4 to power 9 minus 8, 0.6 to power 8. Last formula 9C9, 0.4 to power 9 minus 9 and 0.6 to power 9. Now just step left behind to add, apply in a type in calculator and get the answer. Okay, let me check what is answers turn to be this little lengthy calculation and some value 960 is 1, no need to type. 6 to power 0 is 1, no need to type. Okay, so last value no need to type. Some numbers are no need to. So finally, answer what I'm getting here after subtracting for 1, 0.926. I hope so the point is very clear. And this is done. And I think next part or next page, yes, we have to go for now. He's saying 80 competitors took part in Saturday event on selected randomly. And so by suitable approximation, find the probability more than 50 competitors have time less than 36. So you know it already, this is 60%. It already mentioned here, less than 36 minutes are 60%. So it means P is 0.6. Q is 0.4 and N sample is taken 80 this time. Okay, this data is very clear, student, but whenever a suitable approximation concept comes, so more than 50 we have to go. So more than 50 mean x is more than 50, and we always go for continuity correction first of all. So student, what is the way? 50, one number bigger and one number smaller. Bigger than 50 means we just move 0.5 forward. So it means x value is more than 50.5. And we have done just now. If you want to convert this value in the standard form, what is the formula, students? 50.5 minus mean over deviation. But question come, do we have a deviation sample changed? As sample changed, so mu changed from the previous part. So we have to find new mean, and mu mean formula is NP, and N is 80, and P is 0.6. And now we got a 48. Okay, 48 is a mean, is a very clear. And now I'm going for the deviation. Deviation formula NPQ and root. Okay, N is 80, P is 0.6, Q is 0.8, and take a root. And I will not include the root, students, to avoid, for more accuracy level. And sorry, this is a 0.6 and 0.4. Why I wrote 0.8 here? Okay, and if I check it with this, it's coming 19.2 inside. So which I'm not typing including root, I'm just putting directly this value here for accuracy. I hope so point is very clear. And student, now what to do when I plug in all these parameters? 50.5 minus 48 over root of 119.2. So this number, after subtracting, so it is a 50.5 minus 48. And when we divide this, so we are getting here 7 point. So we are getting here, this is coming 0.571. 3 dp we are looking for once again. So divided by, okay. So it's a 0.571, basically it's 0.05, but we need a 3 dp, that is why I rounded 3 dp. Now student, what is the technique to do it? Bell shape. First of all, ask yourself, is a positive, negative, positive, positive right side and negative left side. Okay, positive right side and 0.571 is here. And how to pronounce more? More is called what? Right hand side. Less is called left hand side. And white region will always give you 5. And this shaded part is 1 minus 5. So I'm writing here 1 minus 5 of 0.571. Now I have to go the table and see from there 0.71. So 0.71. So 0.71. So 0.7 is this line, you can see clearly, students. And 1 is this. And then 0.716, sorry, 6. And that's 18. And if we check it, sorry, this value is not this one, sorry to say, what the 0.571. So 0.5 is not here, 0.5 is not here, 0.5 is here. And 0.5 from here, and 7 is this number. And then 1 is this number. So I'm adding this 3. So basically I'm getting here 0.71573 adds. So 0.716 and 0. 716 I get. So I'm writing now 0.7160 or 6 only. So answer is turned to be 0.284. 3 SF. And I hope so the concept of the question is completely clear. Question number 5, students, we have in a group of 20 musicians, there are 5 guitarists and 6 pianists, okay, and 5 drummers. So 6 musicians are selected from, it may however select 6 now. This point, keep in mind. Okay, 20 are 20 to perform at a concert, okay. Find number of different ways in which 6 musicians can be selected if there must at least 3 guitarists. Okay, so we should write now guitarist. Guitarist, how many? At least 3 and more. At most two pianists. It means pianist, so two and less than two. Exactly one drummer. So drummer is exactly one. And total, you can see from here, nine total available, and here six, and there are five drummers available total. Okay, now what is said that okay, we have to follow this plan and we to complete it. Six we have to need. For one, let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's the planning, students? Let's try to do it and copy and paste. So we have to go for, okay, some options. Okay, so let's start. First of all, because he said at least three, so three confirm. One, second guitarist, third, three confirm. And pianist first number, second two confirm, and one drummer. So it means 3 to 1 possibility we have. So we are talking about G and P and D. Okay, one of possibility, but he said at least three, so it means three and above. So make sure this is a fix. This is a one, will not change. Okay, again we have a four. Now 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a four. Okay, and so it means four. And naturally we reduce one. So pianist we have one, and drummer we have one. One more possibility maybe we have, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 3, 6. Again, this one and this can be zero also, you know very well. So it means five guitarists we have. Okay, so now if I make a planning, so 5, 0, and 1. I think we cannot do any more, because if increase, so this will become 0, but it's not possible. How to answer, students, now? Because total 9 available, and we will take 3 from here. So 9C3. And total 6 available, 2 to involve, 2 to invite. So 6C2. And from 5, I need 1. So 5C1. Okay, this is a clear, students. Now let's take an option. Second option, we can see the numbers here. So 9C4, then 6C1, and 5C1. Now I keep eye here. So 9C5, and 6C0, and 5C1. So now we have to type in calculator. And when you type in calculator, we have we have to add them. And after adding, this is becoming 69,000, and total becomes with us is 10,710. I think idea is very clear, students, and let's go for next question. Okay, we have to keep an eye. Okay, anyway, next part. What is the next part, students? Next part we have 3 bands are selected from the original group of 20. It means there are whatever planning, I think so, 9 guitarists, 6 and 9 and 6 and 5. Let me focus on this. Guitarist, pianist, and drummer. Okay, this we have already. Okay, so students, what to do, and check it. So we have the story we have with, let's see how we can complete. So what he's saying clearly, it mentioned that no musician can be more than one band. It means when he like involved in one band cannot be involved second band. And he said that this selected concert in France, and then we have to go for the Spain, and one more we have selected for the Spain, France, and Italy. Okay, so let's see how we can complete a question. Because total, make sure one thing, this 20 mentioned clearly. So we will plan like this: G, P, and D. Or I can do one thing, this maybe I can make it easy to understand. GPD, I will write 3 times GPD, and now again GPD. Okay, now students, very simple. Because what is the plan? Every time 3 guitarists will go. So from 9, select 3. So 9C3. Okay, and now from 6, I will select 1. So 6C1. Okay, now from 5, I need 1. So 5C1. This point is very, very clear. I hope so, inshallah. And now interesting part is onwards. This is done. Now second. Now how many total guitarists? Total 3 we have selected already. From 9, 3 gone. How much left? 6 left. How many left? 6 left. From 6, I need 3 again. And now, interesting, from 6, I already picked 1, so 5 left. So 5P1, 5C1. And same story here, from D5, I have selected 1 already, 4 left. So 4C1. And now finally, for the third country, we can say here is, because 3 taken here, 3 plus 3, 6, out of 9, 6 gone, 3 left. So we can write here 3C3. Okay, out of 6, 1 here and 1 gone, so 4 left. So 4C1. And last number, out of 5, 1 here and 1 here, 2 gone, 3 left. So 3C1. Now question come with us. Do I put a plus in the middle or multiply? So answer is multiply. Now surprised to know why multiply? Because when we have in a branch, when you go, we always multiply the probabilities. And basically this is a whole in one, like one branch, one sequence, we might have one option. That is why we have to multiply the options. So one by one, I will check it. So this answer, and 5C1 is 5, 6C1 is 6. Whenever, let me tell clearly, if NC1 comes is N, 6C1 is 6, 5C1 is 5. So when upper number and down, if the 0 come, answer become 1. So I think clear. So let me type this in calculator. It is giving us 6,300. And when I type this in calculator, 5 into 4, 20 into 63. So 3780. And last number, 3 for the 12 and 12. So we got a 12. This is a 12. Wait a minute. This is a 1 minute. Let me check finally. Yeah, 12 comes. This 12 comes from here. And sorry, this number is wrong. I type in calculator. Even this is also mistaken. I have taken wrong number. Type in calculator 2520 and is a 412. If I multiply in all together, students, what is the answer coming finally? Is 12096 and 3 zeros. I hope so. The concept is clear and the question is completely clear. Question number 6, student, we have a bag contains 10 marbles, 4 red and 6 blue. Okay, it means I can say here 4 red and 6 blue. Okay, this is clear. And 4 are selected. It means we have to select 4. We have to select 4 from here. 4 select. Okay, clear. And without replacement, okay. And X denote what? The blue marble. So our main concern is what X represents? Blue marble. So we care about the blue marbles only. So he's saying X is equal to 2. When X two move, it means when there is a 2 blue marbles. What are the chances? How to get a probability, students? So basically we are carrying here this is a 1C and 1C. This is for red, this is for blue, and this is a total down. So this is total 10. So 10 C4 I should write down because it shows the total options. And from because I need for 2 blues. So how many blue total we have? 6 blue. From 6 I need 2. And for 4 red I need 2 as well. Why 2 plus 2 give us 4? I hope so. The point is very clear. And if we type in calculator, the answer is he says 3 by 7. Yes, I got the same answer. So answer is turned to be in case if X is equals to 2 and probability is giving us 3 over 7. Same answer, proved. Okay, next part is asking a table. To make a table, how many options, students, we have? Let's try to make it. If in case 1 we have done already, And we have how many options? Because keep your eye on because let me write first options. So options are how many? If I just make a plan, is zero marble possible? Zero blue marble are possible. Let's take a look and try to check it. I think this four red are there. It means yes. So zero blue and one blue, then two, and then three, and then we can go for four even. So five options we have total. Two we have done already, and three more, sorry, four more we have to go for it. So let's try to do x is equals to 0. So I am saving my time. Okay, first of all, let me eliminate because space is a problem. So I'll copy this. I'll copy this and I'm pasting it. Okay, I'm pasting here one time, then I'm pasting here second time here. So let's try do it. So in case if the Rx value is 0, in the case X value is 1, 2 I have already. Okay. So it means if blue is, so we have to change the numbers below only. That's it. 0 blue means students, so 6 is 0 and all 4 from the red. If one blue I talk about, it means one blue is there, then 3 red must be there. And last number left student we have, and we have to write that option as well. Okay, I'm writing now here below, and that is 0, 1, 2. I think we have to go for two more options. Okay, anyway, no problem at all. If I take 3, so 3 and 1, I think the point is clear. Okay, so I think I have to arrange is such a way because to a more systematic way. Okay, and then we write the answers. Two answers I have, and I'm looking for one more option. Okay, and I'm pasting here. Then I make a table finally. Okay. So student, what is the third? And then we have a last option. We have a 4. If all four blue marbles. So here flow and here's 0. Now student, type a matter of only typing in calculator. Okay. And we can get our answer. So 3 by 7 we have already with a 0. If I check it in calculator, so 4C4 is 1 and 10C4. 10C4 if you check it 10C4 120. So 1 over 210. Sorry, 210. This is the answer. And what about the 1 in condition of 1? In condition of 1, I will check in calculator. It is giving me 4 over 35. And in case of 3, and then I would go for 4. In case of 2, we have already. And 3 we have, well, let me check. Yeah, 3. 3 we have what answer? I'm getting 8 over 21. And last number is a 4. 4 is giving us 1 over 14. And now we can go to make a table. And table is what we have, how many options we have, students. So x is equals to x values we have here. This is x. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 0 is giving us 1 over 210. Okay, and 1 is giving us, we have done already in the top 4 over 35, then 8 over, sorry, then 2 is from top, 3 over 7. So here 3 over 7, and here 8 over 21, and here 1 over 14. And interesting, if we add them all, we'll get inshallah 1. It is a very clear, we have done both parts. So let's go for the next, I think, okay, let me check what's the next part we have. Let me see. Find the probability at least 2 of the marbles are blue. Okay, given that. So student, whenever given that come, it's called conditional probability. I replace the word and. Okay, and how to write it? At least 2 marbles are blue. Okay, at least 2 marbles are blue. This is before given that, and at least 1 marble is wait a minute. Given that at least 1 marble, 1 red marble, and 1 blue. So this is interesting. So we have to take the table here because table will help us. So I take the table and copy from here because with table we can solve the question. Okay, so have a look. Okay, this is done. All right. What is asking student first of all? He talking about, he talking about, given that. What is given that after? At least one red marble, at least one. So check it, please. At least one red. I'm writing here. Red is one and more, and blue is one and below more. Okay. So these we have options. So we have to consider, first of all, given that condition, at least one red marble, at least one blue. So it means one, how many options we have here? One and two. And can we go for three? Yes. If I go for three, then here I'll take a one. Okay. And here we have also one, two, and three. We cannot take four. We cannot take a four. So let's try do it. How many options we have total? Okay. So options are, if we talk about two red. So let's discuss, start from beginning. How many? Let's talk about. Uh, I can think about, because at least one red means one red. If I take one red from here, I am bound to take three blue. Okay. Or can I say 0, 0 is not required? I think we have another options. Okay, let me show you both options first of all. Okay, then we can plan, inshallah. So first of all, I can talk about one red and three blue. Is very clear. One red and three blue. Okay, and okay, then we have, if I reduce this red, if I increase it, okay, I will make it two reds and naturally then two blues. Okay, if I reduce further, so if I talk about one red, I must go for three blues. So one, two, three options total we have, students. These are very clear. And one, two, and three. Sorry, one, two, and I think so. We have to go for the three red and one blue. So I think point is very clear, students. One, two, three, and three, two, one. This idea is very clear. Now, how to get these options? We will concentrate in blues only. Best idea, if he, for example, three blue, he talk about two blue, he talk about one blue, he talk about. Repeat my words. Rather than concentrating on red, so students will talk about three because this X represent blue. So three blues, you talk about two blues and one blue. So basically, we have to add these three values, and this will go directly in denominator. I hope so you understood very well why I'm taking in denominator. Let's start. So I'm taking 4 over 35 come in denominator, plus 3 over 7 and 8 over 21. So all these three options, I will take it. Logic is very clear, as I said before. So 3 blue, 2 blue, and 1 blue. 3 blue, 2 blue, and 1 blue. So all right, automatically adjusted. Okay. Now I'm going to do combine now. At least two marbles are blue. At least two marbles are blue, and repeat here, at least this condition number one and this condition number two, I have to combine. It means we are bound at least two marbles are blue. At least two marbles are blue. At least two marbles are blue means this option, this option, and this option. So these two options I will copy in the numerator. Okay, I repeat, at least two, because I say at least two blue. At least two blue means blue number two and blue three. We can't take one blue. So it means these two options. So I will take this one. So this two value will come in numerator, and that's it. And this was our main concept. I hope so you understood very well, students. And answer is coming with us if you type in calculator. So answer is coming with us 0.876 after writing in 3SF. This was a little bit difficult, but I hope so you understood very well. And what is the next question? Papers completely are done, okay? And best of luck for your upcoming exam. Pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.